What up, YouTube? It's your boy Jay, aka Straight Drop Jay, and you're now watching Reason Gang TV. Today, we're gonna go over the players. We're gonna go over the scales and chords. We're gonna go over the dual arpeggio, and we're gonna go over the note echo. This is real cool to get the creative juices flowing and to get your creative spark in the beginning. I still think it's cool to add your own touches and your own keys, but at least it keeps you in key, gives you certain chords to choose from, and it gives you a different aspect to play with. I love them, and they're not too complex. Let's get into it. Today, I'm going to show you guys how to use the players to make a melody with the Helium. Now, I just loaded up the first sound in the Helium Dark Portal refill, and I'll make a quick loop. Or no, you know what? I'll just show you the sound, and then we'll use the players. Alright, so that's the first sound. It's called Cycle Formations, Helium Dark Portal. But let's first, alright, in order to do this, we're going to go over to the left and you go to players and you pick which one you want. In this case, I want to start with scales and chords. Now you drop it right on top of it, and this will allow you to press one button and it will trigger a chord according to right here how you set the chord. Now I like minors, harmonic minors and minors. That's the basic trap sound to me. There's different ways of doing it, and you're really like, there's really no rules in this game. Alright, so those are the chords. What I like to do when I'm making a trap sound or a song, sometimes I go for D instead of C. That's just me. I always make most of my stuff is in C or D, but whatever you want. Now I'm just pressing random keys on the keyboard. See how it's so easy just to come up with anything? Alright, so that is gonna play that chord. Now, to spice things up, let's go and let's drop an arpeggio right under it. Now, this is going to trigger whichever key you played, and it's going to trigger an arp. So we'll load up an arp. I just pressed the first one, but I'm really like fresh to this. I really haven't messed with this for a while, but they have some really cool ones. So I'm just gonna press the D, I think it's D2. Now I just pressed the keys right next to it. My mic is a little distorting. Let me turn it down slightly. There we go. Mic check. Okay, now we can change the inversion of the notes, which I don't think. Open chords just adds a key like an octave up. Instead of saying the 3 keys in the first octave, it'll take another key and bring it an octave out. But then you could press amount of notes on your chords. Then you could get into some crazy stuff and add a second arp. Switch up the arps. Oh, that was hard. Super cool sounds. Let's change the sound. And this is all one button I'm pressing. I mean, right before this, I was pressing a couple more, but they're right next to each other. Basically, a kitty melody right next to each other. Okay, let's go one step further with the players. Now, inside of the players, before I go to the next step, there you have a bunch of different editing options, which octave up. I'll show you what it does by bypassing the dual arpeggio. Octave up adds this key right here, which is octave up. It basically adds one more key. Octave down, I think we'll add another one down here. Yeah, right there. See, off. So it makes it a little thicker. Color, I'm not sure. Oh, it adds a black note to give it a little bit of what would you call it? I think you call it color. It gives it a little bit of a slightly off sound, but it's more of a minor sound. I like both ways. Inversion sounds super trappy. And then, of course, filter notes on and off. That means if you press a wrong key that's out of key, it'll just be silent. When you have that off, it'll just press the key next to it that is in key with the scale you set. Arpeggios are very complex, so you have the rate of how fast it goes. You have the steps. Which right here, these are the only ones working, so we'll keep it at 4. The pattern is on or off if you want to edit or not. Velocity is down here. You control the velocity. Octave. That's the range. So basically it goes up the first octave, then it goes up again the second octave, and then the third octave, according to right here. Direction up and down, you could go random down, or I'll show you the sounds. Only up. And then of course up and down. That we just had it on. Random is random. Stick with up and down. Alright, you can transpose, shift step, and you could change the gate length, which is like the how long it's being pressed. More of a sharper pluck kinda. Very complex sounds. Let's change the sound one more time. I don't like using the same one too much. Sounds like some old Master P stuff. Well, it sounds like some new Master P stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and add note echo to this. Super cool. Changing the presets. You hear the echoes? Now they're on. That's cool. It gives you a pitch fade, a pitch bend down on the keys. I'm not too good at the note echo, but I know the presets are pretty cool, and it gives you some very interesting echoing effects. Now, the cool thing is you could switch these different chains. Sounds kind of crazy. Let's put the note echo above and see what that chain sounds like. Sounds really crazy. I recommend leaving it at the end. But let me show you a couple more edits. So say you wanted a different kind of minor. Less notes. So the creativity is endless. You can literally pick a chord, pick an arp, and then just you're gonna the scaling chord is gonna keep you in key, so that's gonna help you from pressing the bad notes, which let me show you how the bad notes could sound. Now it's back on. Let me just show, I'm gonna just give an example of a bunch of bad notes played, and then how some bad MIDI could turn into some dope MIDI. Let me just show you. Let's quantize that. Let's listen how terrible it sounds. And then once we listen how terrible, I'm gonna click on to the players and correct everything into a usable melody. Hopefully it's usable. Alright, now let's put some magic on it. The players. Ooh, that second part was cool. Let's play with some different arps. Play with a different sound. Sound like some space age Spanish. Has a little groove to it. Just to kick it off, I think I'm gonna drop like a little beat to it. Nah, you know what? It's not even that cool. I just started another sound with it on. Super dancey, like that's like some club stuff. That was kind of off, but alright, we're gonna drop a little Morphine on that. Alright, that was my tutorial, guys. I was just like showing you how you could take one or two keys and just play with it, and you could actually get the scales and chords to get you some usable stuff. Now, this is not, you don't go to this for everything. You just go to it for like the beginning. So like, say you just needed some inspiration, right? And I started that beat. I just threw an arpeggio and a scales and chords, and I think I bypassed the note echo, and then like after that I got my low melody. Now I could actually, it was in D, now I could actually drop something over it. So I have the basis of it, and I'll add some more. I actually made another scales and chords, and that was stopping me from playing normal. Alright, there we go. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Till next time, guys. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. It wasn't that crazy in detail because they're pretty easy to get going. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, and let me know what else you want me to cover. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Until next time, Reason Gang salute.